The disappearance of the butcher's boy, William Green. Due to a severe birth defect, which caused half of his face to be disfigured, most kids his age avoid young William. Therefore, he is excited by the offer the three boys, Jimmy Hopkins, Nathaniel Tanner and Scotty Morris, make him, especially since they typically only make faces or hurl insults at him. During a walk, they came across a fawn, so they say, which is why they are inviting William to go visit the little deer together. So he follows his new playmates deeper and deeper into the forest, while they continue to gush over the fawn. They say that its ears are so big and funny, his coat so incredibly soft, his eyes so beautiful to look at. Yes, supposedly it even likes to be petted. However, when they arrive at the clearing they had described, there is no fawn anywhere to be found. The warm smile of his friends suddenly changes into the awful laughter of ridicule. Before William realizes the terrible situation he has gotten himself into, they tie him to a large tree and pull a jute bag over his head while repeatedly calling out the word "Scarecrow." They leave William, who is very scared, behind. He is so terrified that he does not make a sound, does not cry or call out as they abandon the poor boy to his fate. The same night, Jimmy Hopkins comes to his senses and confesses their cruel prank to his dear father. It does not take long until the whole town of Duskwood searches the dark forests for the child. But when they arrive at the location described by the foolish boy Jimmy Hopkins, William is not there anymore. All they can find is the rope, untouched at the foot of the tall tree, an ocean of raven feathers, black as coal, and the jute bag soaked with blood. Some may say that this was the night that the legend of the man without a face was born, when William's father picked up the bag that was dripping with his own child's blood. Because William was never found, and neither was a single clue of his whereabouts. But soon, the houses of the wrongdoers were marked with strange signs that resembled a raven. They appeared out of nowhere, as if they were made by an invisible hand. Then, in the night of the new moon, the families of the three boys vanished completely and were never seen again. And so the legend lives on, demanding payment for sins that have been committed. It slowly creeps through Duskwood streets, watching vigilantly through raven eyes in the cover of the dark night.
you see this, I'll already be gone. I'll have gone into hiding, or my pursuers will have managed to find me. Forgive me that I couldn't tell you in person, but this way I want to ensure that you find out who I really am. On the one hand, I owe you. On the other, I don't want you to concentrate on finding me when I suddenly disappear. I have never told anyone else what I'm about to tell you. I am Hannah's half-brother. Her and I have never met, and although that was the only reason I contacted her all the time ago, I never told her. Soon, I was forced to cut contact with her, but shortly before she disappeared, she turned to me asking for help. Hannah and Lily are the only family I have left, and I hope you understand now why I was so invested in finding her. I ask you to keep my secret, because I don't want to be responsible for her family breaking apart. It's no longer in my power to find Hannah. Her fate is now entirely in your hands. I thank you for our conversations and your courage. We will see each other again when the time